This piece talks about my addiction. It's called Addicted to Love. While I have breath in my body, and as an addict with no hope of recovery, there's some things that I'd like to say. And you're probably thinking that I can hold this until tomorrow. But with tomorrow not being promised, I need to go ahead and get this off my chest today. You see, I've loved on the levels of the deepest parts of the oceans, and that experience carries me from my dreams into my addicted reality. But it's the greatest part of me, but it's also my downfall, because my heart is often exposed, and the only thing I know is to go on until the waves of love overtake my current unrest. And I think it's best to love with all your heart, to love with everything that you are, to not give up on the hope that love will come, love will begin again. And when that door opens, don't be fearful, just walk right in. See, it's addictive, the act of falling in love. The initial responses that cause your heart to leap, the words to be there, but you can't even speak. The kisses, the caresses, oh so soft. But don't mock me. Just think about your first true love experience, and you realize that I'm not that far off. It's he and she turning into we and us. And oh, the passions and the lust of two bodies coming together in one rhythmic pattern, demonstrating the multiple positions that love can take through the love that they make. But don't look at me strange. Yes, love can come with some pain, but to me, the act of falling in love is just like a drug. And there's no rehab for my addiction, no other diagnosis for my condition. And the truth be told, I just don't want to be cured. So it is my continual prayer, dear Lord, let me enter into your promised land with my heart wide open in my hands, because I am proudly addicted to love. Thank you. Now this is for anyone who's ever been on the verge of falling in love. This is what you say when it's more than like, but it's not quite there yet. This piece is called I Love You in Advance. That's exactly how I like it. Give me a little more sexy. I want to make sure that they can feel this one. say that I love you now. Because looking back at my yesterdays and today being the first day of my tomorrows, may God grant me light speed so that I can finally enjoy my happily ever after with you. But wait a minute, I'm already getting ahead of myself. So let me rewind this poem and catch this audience up on why I say I love you in advance. See, I'm afraid to fall in love with you for fear that your arms may not be wide enough to catch you. But I'm more afraid of not loving you at all. See, you step to me with the boldness of an army of 10,000 against one, overthrowing my territory, only to make me a part of your love's kingdom, stopping our busy lives, long enough to be our hearts, chest to breast, experiencing the many pleasures that only divinity can measure and now only poetry can describe. But this I love you, it came as a simplistic surprise, and with the beauty of a beachside sunrise and leaving no room for anything but love, I became as close to you as your air, and you inhaled me and exhaled us. And this is love's best and not meaningless lust. So if I could speed up time to the poems that I would write about how we met, fell in love, spent a lifetime loving, caring, sharing, spoiling each other. Not to mention those lazy days under the covers, because we are friends as well as lovers. Well, if I could speed up time, then I would. But since I can't, let me confess the love that I will soon possess. And let me say from the very start, while I reveal my heart, that above any of life's circumstances, baby, I love you in advance. I am the princess of poetry. Thank you.
One more time for the princess of poetry, y'all.